plane, it's fuel power spark. So let's look at the left side.
Okay.
You have your throttle, and then
Correct.
against the far edge of the cockpit, you have your fuel panel. Uh, the only knob we really use here is the fuel or engine feed. When we start, we turn that to norm. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm just going to kind of talk you through it like you did on the F5. Um,
Engine feed norm.
yep, that's how you turn your fuel on.
Where's it at?
If you look to your left, to behind the throttle and the canopy jettison,
Mm-hmm.
there's a fuel panel with a red switch and then a gray knob.
Engine feed, change it to normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Then you have the throttle, and just under the throttle you have the battery switch. It should it's a electronic panel. You should see like battery. You should see main power bat off on a three-way switch.
I'm looking for it.
Um, it's just right under the throttle. There's two switches under the throttle itself. If you see the ECM
Oh,
panel,
I
you've
see.
gone too far. Yeah, to your left, it'll be the electric panel. Switch that to bat. Just one click on the left mouse.
Mm-hmm.
You should get two lights and then lights on your eye canopy. Um,
Yes.
Next, you go to the far right, and you have the little armrest with a black pad on your right. You're gonna have to move around it, and you're gonna see a knob that says AR source or air source. You click that one left click to norm.
Air source. On the right?
Yeah,
Right
far
side of
right. Yeah,
Oh, that must mean the arm.
yeah. You gotta kind of move your head around the arm thing.
Air source norm. Okay.
Yep. If you do not turn it on, the computers in the jet will fry once you start the engine. Right. Once you have that, then you go back to your left side. Just above the throttle, you have a red switch cover, and above that, you have jet fuel start one, start two. It's a switch, and it should be set to off at the moment.
Yes.
You right click on it, and it gives you start two, and you should hear the engine spool up.
Okay.
You want to hit left control C, and now close your canopy. On the far right, um, to the right of the MFD, you have the gauges. You're going to have your RPM gauge. It should be the third from the bottom. And then what you're waiting
Yep.
for is it to get to 20 RPMs. Once it gets to 20 RPMs, you're going to put your throttle to about midway. And you hit Alt I. You should hear it click. You're setting your idle indent, and then you pull the throttle back. And once you do that, you should hear the throttle spool up, and it'll start running through the RPMs.
To 44 or 40?
It should push up
Oh,
to I think 60.
60.
Once you hear the click, you want to go back to your bat button and change it to main power. And it should rest at like 70 RPMs.
Yep.
Alright, once that is done, you go to your far right back panel, and you're going to have a series of four switches, a knob, and then two switches. It's on the avionics
Yep.
power. Just flip all five of those switches up, and then on the knob, you want to click that once, one left click to norm. What that's going to do is it's turning on your MFDs, all your data link, the all the avionics. The
Right.
click on the switch is turning your INS, and so it's going to start doing the INS align. Um,
Where's the INS?
it's the that knob that you switch on the avionics panel to norm.
Switch it to INS. What?
Okay,
What was
on
it?
the avionics power, you have the gray knob
It's
under.
on normal right now.
It's on norm. Okay, you leave that there. You just do it the once. You click it to norm and then leave it there. Um, on your flight stick to your right knee, you have your flight stick, and then you have a row of switches.
Power sensors.
Yep.
Sensor power.
And it's going to be left and right hard points. You left click those, FCR, and then do the radar altimeter to standby. What that does is it powers up the hard points on the plane, and then powers up your radar. Um, beneath that, you have you have three knobs. In the middle is primary. If you click that, it turns on the backlighting for your panel. And then,
The lighting knobs there.
yeah, you should see primary, and it should say instrument panel. It'd be the middle. And one click will turn the backlighting on. And all the lettering around the buttons and stuff should go green. Beneath that is your console floods, and so if you left click and right click on those, it's the inside lights. So at night you can turn the lights on to see better instead of
Gotcha.
using night vision.
Okay.
Alright, once that is up, we're then going to go up to the ICP, which is the right smack dab, the control panel under the HUD. Right in front of you, you have the number pad. You have the six buttons on top, and you have the four scroll wheels. The top left scroll wheel, left click that until your HUD comes on. You're going to click it probably 4 or 5 times to get it to turn the brightness up.
Okay.
Then you go to your left MFD, and you should see a button at the bottom row that says test.
Yep. Click that.
Click it, and then the third button on the top, it says clear, and you want to push that. And what you're doing is you're clearing all of the faults, and then once you hit that clear, you hit the master caution button to the top left of it to turn that off. Let me know when that's done.
Master caution. I hit clear and then.
Yeah, on the they call it the eyelid on the top left of the canopy. You should have your master caution light. Okay.
I already shut it off.
Okay. Now where that test button was, there should be a blank button to the right of it. Double click on that button.
Say again.
Okay, on the third button from the bottom, from the left, you have test, and then you have a blank spot.
Yes.
Double click on that button, and then it should give you
blank one.
Yeah. If you double click on any button, you can select what page is going to go there. So what we're doing is we're double clicking, and then we're going to click on the right, the DTE. That's your data cartridge. And so we're putting the data cartridge there. Once you get it there, it should say like DTC ID, your call sign F16.
Okay.
At the top, that middle third button, it'll say load. You click it once, and it'll load your data cartridge. And then what it does is it loads all of your flight plan, your radio frequencies, the whole 9 yards.
Wow.
That
Secret
is
squirrel shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, done. Now we go back to where the fuel was, and you come down that to the lighting panel. And you should see like external lighting. You'll have 4 red switches. Click those 4 red switches up, and that turns on your strobes and your outside lights.
4 external.
If you go back to that fuel panel on the far left, and you go down to the bottom closest to your seat.
On the right side?
On the right, sorry, left side, behind the throttle.
Okay, anti-collision. Gotcha.
Yeah. The big tan one in the middle is your master. So like when you're in combat, you can just hit that and it'll turn everything off instead of having to
Oh,
flip
wow.
every individual switch. Um, Once that is up, you come back up that same stack to the radio. You're going to see backup on UFC. You turn one click on that knob to UFC.
Say again. I was still doing stuff with the light.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Come up from that panel to the panel right above it. You'll see TACAN and you'll see a knob to the right that says backup on UFC.
TACAN.
If you come
See
up,
the TACAN knob.
if you come up from the light switches, you should see TACAN. You should see like 106X, and then above that you should see a gray knob that says backup on UFC.
Are you talking about going outboard or forward from the lighting panel?
From the lighting panel going up, outbound, going out towards the exterior.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
You said up.
Sorry, I meant out towards the exterior.
Okay, so outboard. I'm looking for what?
Backup on UFC. It'll be right above the digital readout that says 106X for the TACAN.
Okay. See the knob.
You click it once and it will switch to UFC. That's turning your radio to UFC.
Okay.
Alright, from there, you're going to go up towards the throttle. You'll see ECM, and then you'll have a big switch that says on or off. You click it once and it turns on.
Okay.
Alright, then from there, you come up 3 knobs to COM 1, and you click that all the way up. These are your radio volume knobs, so COM 1 and COM 2.
Okay.
Then from there you come up to the next knob just on top of that, and it's the radio on. It will say like off, man, both. You turn it to man. Main, sorry. I'm not zoomed all the way in. Once it's main, the lights on the panel above it should light up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then from there, you're going to continue up that same console, and you're going to get to HMCS, and you click that all the way to on to turn your heads up, our head mounted queuing system on.
Okay.
From there, right above it is all of your ECM. So all of the red switches, you're going to switch to up, and they're just one left click. And so MWS, jammer, RWR, and then you go to the right, O1, O2, chaff, flare, and then you come down to the knobs, and you turn the knobs to manual on the right
What's
one.
FL?
Do what?
Oh, flares. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's CH is chaff and FL is flares.
Chaff and flare. Okay.
Yeah, then you come down to the knobs and you can change the program to 1, and then the right man to manual.
Copy.
And that line, you go outbound all the way to the left towards a yellow canopy lever, and you should see a black button with power. You push that to turn your RWR on.
Okay. And then search as well?
Uh,
Or does it need to warm up?
no, yeah, you don't need to do search. You just hit it once and it turns on.
Yeah. Alright.
Then coming up from that panel to the next panel is your you have your landing gear, you have your landing lights, parking brake. The far left you have the stores config. Since we don't have the wing tanks, we are config 1. We don't need to set anything there. They're just telling you what they are. Coming up that next panel on the left, you have the autopilots. It's under the miscellaneous. You'll see attitude hold, altitude hold. Oh, sorry, it's roll and pitch. I see. The left one is roll. If you set it to heading, it's going to fly a heading. If you set it to string, it's going to fly to your steer point. And then pitch, it will either hold attitude, which is the pitch angle, or altitude. It will hold a certain altitude.
So you're telling me that autopilot is literally just 2 switches?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you literally what I do is I switch the left one down to follow to the steer point, and then I either do attitude if we're climbing, or I do altitude if we're at altitude. And that helps a lot, especially when we're on like long flights and we got to fly, 120 miles to the target. From there, up is the master arm, which you saw last night, laser arm, and then you have the radio, or the RF quiet. You can silence your
I can't
radar.
move the autopilot switch.
You can't do it on the ground. It's on.
I get it.
Yeah, it probably only works when you're in the air.
It is off.
Um,
Alright, sorry, I was occupied with those 2 switches.
Alright, so once that's done, the basic setup of the jet is done. If you look in your HUD, under the speed on the left ladder, you'll see it blinking 1.0 in a line.
Mm-hmm.
And then on your DED, on the far right, you'll see it saying ready, RDY. That means that your INS line is complete. So you go all the way back to the far right INS button, and you click one more left click to nav. And once you do that, your flight plan will show up on the HSD, and all your symbology and stuff will be correct.
Okay.
At this point, the jet is ready to go, ready to fly. The only other thing we need to do is on the left MFD, the very first button on the top, it says standby STB. Why? You click that, and then you click the top left button, CRM, to turn your radar on. So now your radar is officially active. Usually we don't do that until we get to the runway, because you don't want to...
Right, because I'm frying everyone right now.
Exactly. And then the only other thing is to your... on your seat to the left, you have the yellow... what is it called? Ejection seat. It says the ejection controls locked. You click that and it will activate the ejection seat. I just saw your radar come on my RWR. And then once you arm that seat, you should have a clear panel, no fault panel on the far right.
Yep.
Alright, just above that fault panel, you're going to see your compass. That's so if your electronics fuck up, you have a compass right there. And then to the right of that gauge is your fuel state. So my fuel state is 9,000, so I have 9,000 pounds.
Mine is 1,000. What does that mean?
1,000.
Yeah. I'm fucking with you.
I'm gonna say it.
It's 9,000.
You only have 1,000 pounds of fuel. Not gonna
Been sitting
last.
here that long.
Not gonna last very long. No. All right.
I'm funny.
Okay. On the ICP in front of you, you have a not rocker switch. You have a knob that says return RTN and then SEQ sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Click the RTN, and that sends your DD back to the default main page. So you should see your UHF 6 or your UHF, your VHF radio channels.
UHF 6, VHF off. Right.
Yeah. Your steer point should be 1. You'll have the time of day. Your TACAN is beneath that. It's set to 94 X-ray at the moment.
What's FAC?
What do you see, FAC?
The left eyebrow.
It's an acknowledgement. Fault acknowledgement.
It's blue though. It's not red.
Yeah, it's not lit up then. Okay. To set up the data link on the left MFD, you should see a button on the top right that says ASSN assign.
No.
The left MFD, the top right button, it says like assign, and then it goes down the side and it says like assigned 1, 2, 3, 4. Is your left MFD, does it say FCR at the moment at the bottom? Is it lit up?
No.
What does it say?
Oh, yeah. FCR.
Okay. If you go to the right set of those buttons on the right hand side of it, it should have an ASSN or ASGN, sorry.
I have the GM, GMT, SEA, BCN, and standby.
Oh, I see. You're okay. On the top left, hit CRM, the first button on the top left.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
Oh, I see what it is. Not the top button, the left row. It should see like on the left side CRM, ACM.
Oh.
Click that
Okay.
CRM.
Sign. Okay.
And now you should have the assign. So hit that assign button.
Uh-huh.
It should say change to continuous, and then push the delete key on your keyboard.
Okay. And
Push and hold delete for a second again.
I'm holding it.
Okay, let go. There it goes. Now you've turned on the data link, so now I will show up on your HSD.
So you're behind me?
I'm slightly ahead of you. Okay, now that's the ramp start, that's the cockpit. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit the T button on your keyboard to get the tower commands, and then you're going to hit 8 to remove chocks. And mine didn't work. Hold on a second. Oh, it's because we don't have the radio set to
Cowboy 1-1, is there a problem? Cowboy
What's the
1-2,
radio
what is
frequency?
your problem? You are disrupting traffic.
1 second. Okay. You can just hit your throttle, boost your throttle about mid and start rolling. You can roll over the chocks. Just go ahead and pull forward and pull out of your hanger.
Cowboy 1-1, what is your problem? You are disrupting traffic. Cowboy 1-2, what is your problem? You are disrupting traffic.
The heck? My
Towers.
throttle didn't forward.
Tower's pushing at us.
I can't hear anything. Nothing's going on.
Dig, I just heard you spool up. There you go. Okay, let go. Get off the burner.
I kind of did that on purpose.
I'm sure you did. Alright, we're gonna... Alright, hold tight. Luckily, the good news about this is the grass won't kill you like DCS.
How's the steering work in this again? I'm just using brakes.
You have to do shift / to turn on your nose wheel steering. And on the right of your on the right of your HUD. The blue light should come on. Alright, what we're going to do is once we get up here, we're going to do what's called a max performance climb. So when you take off and you get your gear up, go full burner, and we're going to get to about 450 knots, and we're going to pull straight up. Making a left-hand turn to the taxiway. Remind me when we get to runway, we need to set our altimeter. Mine is off by 600 feet right now.
It's off by 900. Is there an uncage button or something?
No, it's just a knob on the to the right of it that you set to tweak it. It should be.
Oh, I just got to go up.
It's on the left side.
Down. Yeah,
It's right clicks.
Mouse wheel over it works too.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Weren't we just on a runway?
No, that's a taxiway. It's a defunct runway.
It's blacked out like it was a runway.
I think it was the original runway when they built the base, and then they built the main runway now, and they decommissioned that one. Dude, I was hauling. Okay. Alright, I'll take active left. Okay, get my altimeter fixed.
Now, when I turn off nose wheel steering, will it center itself, or do I need to center it now?
I center it now.
Okay.
Alright, hold brakes. We're gonna go 80%. Go brakes off.
Sit 80.
Yeah. Full burn. We're light, so you're gonna rotate probably about 150. Yeah, that's about 160. Like I said, just get up, get level, get your gear up, and then we're gonna just hold about 100 feet, and then we're looking for 450 knots. And then at 450, we're going to pull straight into the vertical. 3, 2, 1, 450. If you have the speed right, and you come up to about a 70-degree climb, you will go from 0 to 20,000 feet in less than a minute. Well, I got to about 18,000 before I hopped over. And once you come over, just come off the burner. And then I'm just leveling out, doing a Cuban 8. You know what a cubinate is?
Nope. Just following you.
You do like a sideways figure 8 in the sky. So we can come back around, and then we're gonna go right back into the vertical and do another loop. So go straight back up. Alright, this momentum I should have enough to get. It looks pretty crazy to just look right behind you as you pull back. And as I come back around, coming off the burn. And then once I come back down, I'm just gonna level and settle. Granelli wants to know how you can be in the Air Force and not know what a C8 is.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck a C8 is.
I don't know what a C8 is. I know what C5, C17 is.
There's an E8.
There
Oh,
is an E8.
Cuban 8.
Altitude.
Okay, Cuban 8. He's talking about the maneuver, the Cuban 8.
No, I'm not a pilot. There's your answer. And what am I, fucking Cuban? If it was a real American move, it would be the Freedom Loop.
That's the max radius turn in the F-16.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna fly around
Yeah, just
and get the hang of this.
exactly. Just
I fixed my controls and they're a lot better now.
just fling, dive, roll. Just get used to the way the jet forms.
It is very different than the 15.
Yep.
You are literally flying a rocket.
And like I said, the way the cockpit is, you're like literally strapped in, and the plane is like strapped around you. You got, to me, one of the best views. That's why I love the dogfight in this, because you can see, you can look around. You don't have stuff blocking the canopy.
Might turn off that reflection. It's kind of stupid. Just this fucking pilot helmet staring at me. Image.
It's actually, whenever you're flying, it actually helps you because you can kind of like tell where you're looking when you're like looking up and around, trying to. It helps you. It helps you get back to center when you're like, your neck's behind. You're looking behind you or something silly.
Yeah, but it's way too fucking big. I don't know.
I don't know.
Game is pretty though.
It can be like it. It's not stupid bad. It's not, especially compared to the original F4 man. Oh, this is looks much better.
This flight computer's very friendly though.
It can be. Alright. While you're doing that, I'm going to put on air show.
Try and do the
Chaff,
low flying
flare,
thing.
chaff, flare, chaff,
Just to say
flare.
someone famous I've seen do. It looks really cool.
Warning, 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 warning.
Break. What's the speed break? B?
I have it mapped, so I'm not 100% for sure. It could be like a Shift B or Control B, Alt B. It's open and close on the speed brake. I don't.
You have your ears open right now. How do you look externally again?
0 on your top number pad or number row.
Okay.
3 gets you back into the clickable cockpit.
You said flaps are automatic.
Yes, flaps are automatic, and I tweaked my jet. The flaps come
Can I
down when
override it?
you no. They come down when you put your gear down. You got to be below 300 knots to put your gear down.
Okay.
I tweaked my jet. I overstressed it. I'm pulling 9.1 Gs right now.
Chaff, flare, chaff, flare, chaff,
Stallhorn.
flare, low. Chaff, flare, out.
Warning, 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 warning. Warning, 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 warning.
You clear the runway.
Yep, I just did touch and go.
I'm gonna do one as well.
Chaff, flare, chaff, flare, chaff, flare. Altitude, altitude.
Warning, 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 warning.
That line on the map, is that the run line? Oh, never mind. It's really something different. Oh, I see it now.
Is your RWR going bananas?
No. I just have you on there.
Oh,
I see you.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
What? What's up?
Looks like I just got a donation. Give me a second. I gotta get level so I can figure out what's going on over here. Hey, Hal900, thanks for the follow and thanks for the $40 donation, man. You know, I like that alert so much, I'm just gonna play that alert again.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? Do you crash? You do something bad?
I don't know what I did.
I don't.
My jet's still intact, but my MFDs just went and I heard boom.
Ah, you hit too hard. It's okay. We can restart the frag or restart the flight.
Still running though. What did I crash into?
You might have hit the runway too hard. How fast were you when you landed?
150.
Or it might have been the angle. You might have tail struck when you landed.
That could have been it. Trying to get a look. I don't know. Everything looks great, and I have an external fuel tank. They said we didn't have one.
No, we do. Hey, dude, what's up, man?
Hey, not much. How long are you guys gonna stay in BMS? I'm watching your live stream. You're just doing touch and goes and stuff.
Yeah, we're just fucking around. If you want to fly, hop in. I can frag a 3 flight. 3 ship, I mean.
Okay, yeah,
Alright, give me a second. Let me get on the ground and then I'll frag it.
cool.
Let's see what I got fault wise. Yeah, I think I had tail straight. Whoops. A bit one.
Alpaca recorded a chilly wave. I think I'm gonna use that for a notification. I just gotta figure out which one.
Yeah, I've got an IFF, FLCS, and an avionics fault.
Yeah, you probably Telstra.
And apparently an engine fire. Does this thing have a way I could put the fire out? Does this have fire bottles on board?
I don't think so. Alright, hop out of the sim. I'm hopping out and I'm gonna frag a 3 ship.
I'm gonna eject.
You might as well.
Mayday, mayday, airman down. Bullseye, 180, 120 miles.
So just end mission, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude, this Hal 900 just donated $40 with no message. Just dropped $40 and walked out the door. Alright, back out of the TE real quick, and I'm going to edit that one and add.
Actually, I might get off.
Okay.
I talked to the fiance about watching a movie, and she was gonna go do something else, but now she wants to watch a movie.
Alright.
I might be back on later tonight.
Okay.
So
Alright, Muner, dude. You want to go to Kotar, dude?
Sure. Which one is that?
The range, just drop some bombs on it.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Alright. I got a 2-ship mission already set up. Do you still have my IP and stuff?
It's probably somewhere. I don't know where it went.
Okay, give me a second. I can resend it.
Y'all ain't doing nothing important, are you?
Just flying and receiving $40 donations.
now alpaca's here.
Yeah, I'm just wanted to let you guys know I made Chili sound clip.
I saw it.
Listen to it. It's too deep.
You got
I didn't care.
Alright, I'm gonna listen to it on stream. I have to. Let's see.
You should make it so you donate a certain amount. That's what plays.
Yeah.
Or instead of Bert, it's
Chiller.
Chile.
Chiller. Chiller.
Chiller.
Chiller.
Dude, he did it on his own stream, did it to himself, and I died laughing.
I know.
Alpaca, do you have BMS? Did you ever see
I do not have BMS.
that? They got me playing it now.
Alpaca's
You're
like,
next.
what part of I'm not a pilot? Don't you guys understand? No.
Yeah,
You got DCS.
I do.
That's
That's
because
for me to fuck around with.
it's
It-
VR.
It's
Yeah.
like flying a rocket.
Alright, there you go, dude. I just sent you the IP. We're not using IVC, so don't worry about that.
All right. You write that down and put that in.
Does anyone know of any apps or some way we could watch a movie? Because we always like had one of us all up a
Rabbit.
phone. What?
Rabbit.
You send a link.
I'm guessing you mean to watch movies across, the internet and shit together.
Yeah, like Netflix or something. Like, can we pull it up on a computer and watch it together? Like watch over Skype or whatever.
Oh, it's its own web app, but yeah.
So it's regular
KTO.
Korea.
Yeah, regular
Yep,
Korea.
KTO.
I just saw Alpaca in Chili stream.
That's weird. Yeah, no, I installed Vector, let it run the corrections, and it was fine, dude.
I'm streaming myself watching Chili stream. Alright, once you get connected, you can go to tactical engagement online and join the mission.
Cool.
I'm wondering if this HAL 900 is our HAL. Identify yourself, HAL. Oh.
Sweet.
Alright, SEO. Give me 1 second. Let's see, what I do in loadouts. Loadouts, we got 1 GBU, 1 Maverick, and then 6 Mark 82s. You want anything else, or is that good for you?
Good.
Alright.
No, that's good.
Come on, computer. Uh-oh. Whatever it was, plug it back in. No. I'm not gonna worry about RAM starting.
Do runway or taxiway?
We're gonna do runway.
Cool.
Did you add an extra aircraft just in case?
No. But if
Damn
you
it.
come in, I can tell you how to do it.
Actually, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, let me hop out real quick.
I'll let you know when I get in.
Fine, I'll just go ahead and add it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and add it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it right now. Literally, you just right-click on the map and you do Add Package. I'm gonna give you some leeway on the takeoff time. What is our takeoff time? We take off at 9:04, so I'm gonna put you around the same time.
Gosh diddly darn it.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you some Mark 82s online. Okay, once you come in, it'll be the second flight and it's AI. It's just a single seat. Okay, you can recommit. I just hit takeoff.
Cool.
But if you ever do that, you can just hop in, right-click, add package, and you can just continue to add flights. So, like, if you die, you can just make a new one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I've done that in campaigns before, where we had, like, a campaign flight, and I crash on takeoff, and I'll go in and frag another slot.
It's good to know. It's like respawning.
Pretty much, you know. And if you can't get the time right, all you do is just frag it for a time in the future, and then you just change the very first steer point to a time closer to the current time, and then you can hop right in and maybe have like a 2 or 3 minute delay.
Oh, that's not bad.
So
I'm gonna launch BMS up again. I'll be right back, though.
Online thought he was leaving. Don't burn the pizza.
Always burns the pizza.
I don't know what's taking her so long, so I'm gonna try and do this. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna go blow my nose.
You're gonna go blow something.
You don't keep
Ooh.
Kleenex at your desk like everybody else?
A hanky.
He keeps a Kleenex by the side of his bed.
Oh. See, I've decided that until I see real action, my bed doesn't see real action, so I just leave the Kleenex on the desk.
uh, Alright.
I live a sad existence.
This doesn't look like. Oh, did I do taxiway?
Oh,
Are you in? Or are you?
I'm in.
Okay. I thought I did runway, and I spawned on the taxiway, so I don't know. Okay. I might have done taxiway and not realized it. Alright, I'll take active left. If I remember right, there is a crosswind, which is, I think, more on landing. It'll be a bit of a crosswind.
Sweet.
Alright, run them up. Brakes off. Full burn. Oh yeah, I should have lined up on either side. I can feel the crosswind already. Taking off. Anytime there is a crosswind, the lead pilot should take off on the downwind side so you don't blow into your wingman.
That does make sense.
Yeah, I did not do that, but okay, what is that steer point? We're flowing straight to steer 5,
Straight to 5.
and I'm gonna go 5, 10 degrees up, and I'm coming to 450 knots. And then we're going for about 15,000 feet.
Alright, how do I do this?
Magic.
Just hit takeoff. Or no, you have to hit, select the AI flight and then select the blue jet to hop in that slot. Is that the girl?
Who else would Skype online?
We need to, okay, Alpaca, we have to get the tab dying radio clip thing
Yep.
going. And then just take off taxiway or ramp. Not ramp, sorry, taxiway or runway. Granelli got timed out from my stream.
For what?
I tried to post a link. I forgot only mods can post links. I can't make him a mod right now. And my other mod is in the game. It's not hard to ramp start Granelli once you know what to do.
We're gonna see ramp start.
No, it's someone else asking. I just walked
Yeah, it's not
online
too
online through the ramp start. It's just the sequence.
Alright. I will be later on later. Probably gonna fall asleep halfway in the movie anyway. Alright, later guys.
See ya.
Yep.
I saw that coming. I saw it coming. He-
And tab just got exploded.
Dude, the POW op was hilarious because he ran the whole op muted because he was on the phone with his girl and we had no idea what he was doing. We're all like waiting like for cues from him on what to do. steer. What is it? Steer 7 is the target.
Steer 7.
Alright, go ahead and go to steer 7. I'm going to stay in orbit at 15,000, and you're clear for the first run.
Cool.
Oh.
See how this goes. Don't usually do bombs, but let's see how this goes. I think I got it pretty well.
Hey, Blake.
Oop. What target are you going for?
I think it's the closest.
Okay. The
Closest
pads?
Set of target thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what I set off for.
Just remember you have to keep it lased. These things suck in the cloud sometimes because a cloud will come in the way of the lays and
Saw something go down.
that looks like a miss.
Oh. Yep.
Alright, let's see. One is rolling in. Oh, I forgot to power on my Maverick, of course. Alright, I'll do GBU, or not GBU, I'll do Mark 82s. Alright, one is in.
Altitude. Altitude.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes.
Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare.
Alright, one is off. Grinelli, if you're still there, I made you a mod, so you can post your link.
Alright, I'll catch you all later.
Later, Pocket.
Here's this.
I'm hoping my t-shirts come. Oh, he already left, damn it.
T-shirts.
We got a site that makes T-shirts and coffee mugs and stuff.
Yep.
And so we're trying to get some like merch made for the Company 2 and Petting Zoo and the Wing. We set it up and we bought some stuff and then found bad reviews about it afterwards. So we're kind of like, they were like reviews of people saying they got their stuff and then the reviews of people saying they didn't get their stuff. So I don't know. Oh, there he goes. Nice. Gurnelli linked the video of Tab getting blown up. He was defusing an IED, and one of the guys called on the radio while he was defusing it and set it off.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes.
Nice.
Boom. Alright. One is in. I'm going for the rear junkyard at the far south end.
Altitude. Altitude.
She needs to go to freaking sleep. She calls me. She's like, I want to go to bed. Why don't you lay down for a bit?
Exactly.
Chaff.
Oh,
Flare.
you want to watch a
Chaff.
movie?
Flare. Chaff. Flare.
Your plane's still sitting there.
Is it really?
Yeah. It may have taken off, but if it is, you can just hop it in the air.
It didn't. It wasn't even running when I got there.
I
guess it's a good test.
One is off.
Did you place that?
Yes. Yeah, I just went ahead and created one.
Am I able to do that by joining?
Yeah,
Or
once
is it
you...
only like an admin?
No. Anyone can frag flight. You just right-click on the map and hit Add Package, and then it'll be a little button that says New, and you just click that and select the plane you want and all the information. I do like that F5 though. I'm gonna have a blast learning
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm glad you love it. I've been trying to get other people rallied up for it. It's a good module. They
Dude,
did really well
I
with
was
it.
excited with it. The idea of it with the Tomcat in Nevada. Like I said, Top Gun all the way. Let's fucking do it.
I will fucking fight people in that stupid F-14 with it. They'll be like trying to get me with their. I think the had AIM 120s, right?
No, it has what is it called? The Phoenix, or it had its own
right.
badass
Snake Eyes.
missile that.
I
Snake
think it
eyes.
goes farther though, and they're probably gonna nerf the fuck out of it, so it's not gonna do shit.
CCIP, the first set of targets.
You know what'd be really nice, Ripper?
Nice.
What?
They actually released the F-14 instead of saying we're gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We get it. You have a new module coming out. We're gonna get fucking hyped over it.
Altitude.
Why don't you
Altitude.
keep your mouth shut and not get people hyped over it?
You gotta sell it. You gotta hype it. I'm ready for the. Like I said, I want all of them. Tomcat, Hornet, Harrier. I'll fly all of them.
I wonder if they're gonna come out with a pack. 'Cause
I would not
have
be
you
surprised.
noticed
I
that?
would not be. I guarantee you, even if they come out, like let's say they come out a couple months apart, once they're all out, there'll be a Navy fighter pack or something.
Probably.
Altitude. Altitude.
Well, now they're talking about fucking the F4.
Yes.
They need to come up with another Russian aircraft, like the MiG freaking 20.
No, they don't need more
Or
Russian. They need more American.
Yeah.
Dude, what
Well, the
that's my.
Harrier, which is British. That'd be good. Engine
I lost
feed.
my. Yeah, it looks like it's. Lost my seeker head for my Maverick.
Let's see, I'm going back in.
Hi, I'm at 6,000 pounds.
See that middle pad area.
Hey, Fern.
CIP.
Were you here when Granelli got banned for posting the link online?
I heard something about it.
It was a link of Tab getting blown up by the radio call. That's the meme now. Anytime your girl calls.
Anyone calls. I'm not the only one.
Dude, I'm still
You know I'm not
laughing.
the
I'm
only
still
one.
laughing at Miller Time and his wife. And because that happened with me that one night, my wife came in and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
What's the next step? I turn on the battery power. Now I should...
Did you turn on the fuel, the engine feed to norm?
Yes.
Alright, then you go up to the above the throttle and you do the JFS start 2. You right click on it. And then as soon as you get the engine started, you want to go to the far right under that armrest and turn that air switch knob to norm.
Altitude. Altitude.
Okay.
Then once it gets up to 20%, you want to put that put your throttle to about mid and do the
Control I?
control I, yes.
Nothing's happening. Oh.
Sorry, Alt-I, and then pull your throttle back, and once you do that, you should hear the RPMs, the engine spool up.
Yep.
Then you wait for the click, and then you turn that battery switch to main power. Then once you do that, you go all the way to the far right and you flip all of the avionics switches and you turn your INS to norm.
And then what was that after the master power?
You go all the way to the far right avionics power.
Okay.
And you flip all those 5 switches up and you turn that INS knob to norm.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go up from there to the side of the stick and you flip those 4 switches for the hard points in FCR and radar altimeter.
Rifle.
I got my map off finally. Took me a minute to get the seeker head back around.
Yeah. I had to go around on mine too.
Okay, 5,400 pounds, and I got 1 bomb left.
What's the UHF frequency I should be on?
We're not using IVC, so it doesn't matter at the moment. Once you turn all the switches on, you go up to the ICP, turn your HUD on. Just call it off once you do stuff so I know when to keep going.
Rifle.
So I went ahead and changed. I just put stores config to Cat 1.
Oh, no, you're going to be Cat 3 because you have bombs.
What does that do?
It's a limiter on the G limiter on the flight control systems.
Boom.
It changes the way the plane flies, how hard you can pull. And good effect. Alright, I'm coming around for GBU drop.
What do I do with the blank screen on the MFD?
Did you go to test and clear?
Yep.
Alright, then you click that blank screen and then you
Twice.
click the button, yeah, twice to click the button for DTE, your data cartridge, and then click the load button.
Okay.
Then once that's done, all your MFDs should change and it'll be set to your default. Then you go to your right side, turn on your lights, and then work your way up. Turn on the ECM, turn on the radios, turn on the volumes,
Did all that.
so you turned on all the. Damn it! Hold on a second.
Turned on all the radios. Turned on the IFF. I think. Or TACN. My bad.
Damn it, dude.
Paveway.
I forgot to turn my freaking laser on.
Caution.
That's beautiful.
I think you did that on the first time. I think that's what happened on the first time.
Yep,
when I
I
did it.
forgot the laser. I still had on training. Alright, I'm Dakota in Cat 1. Yeah, I was.
Is there a way to pull up an airfield map so I know where to taxi?
Nope, you have to have it externally.
Put it on
Altitude.
your nose.
Altitude.
You should taxi to the right. It should be, because you should be in a parking spot to the right, so you taxi to the right to join the runway. I think it's going to be runway 32 or 32 or 36, or not 36, it's going to be 33, 32, something like that.
So my navigation's aligned. What do I do now?
You go back to the far right in that INS switch and you turn it to nav. I'm going to do ground guns here.
What do I do to get the data link so I can see you guys?
You won't have data link because you're a different package. That's the only caveat with doing it like that. The flights have to be fragged together to be in the same package.
Okay.
But if you pop up and you turn your radar on, we'll be only 2 contacts in the air.
ATC's getting mad at you, bruh.
I'm sure they are. I turned the ATC off.
He's like, what is your problem? You need to go faster.
Coming in for gun run.
Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare.
So what am I armed with? Oh, JDAMs?
Oh no, you have Mark 82s.
Oh.
You can switch. You can go to the CCIP mode and drop them like you did last night with the Pipper.
Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do that. Oh, I just have to turn it on a master arm, right?
Yeah, you turn on master on arm, and then on the SMS page, you have to push that first button on the top left button to switch from CCRP to CCIP.
Copy. Whoa, what does whoa mean?
What?
On my RWR, it says, whoa, W.
Damn it, I think it's not picking anything up right now. I can't remember what it means. Alright, let me see something real quick.
I guess I'll taxi?
Yeah, just taxi.
I don't know where the fuck to go, though.
Oh, I missed my parents' landing. I forgot. Alright, I'm at 3,500. My bingo would be 3,000.
Right below you.
Alright.
There's a tower right there, so I'm guessing that might be where the runway's at. I see the runway signs, so I'll go there.
I would put you way over there. Yeah, here just taxi to the right online. Turn right. And then follow this around, and then it'll go right onto the end of the runway. Alright, I'm going ahead. I'm referencing steer 5 or steer 10 and flowing back.
Edge.
Alright, I'm in cruise. I'm got autopilot on. I'm gonna mute. I will have to use the restroom and be right back.
All right.
I got online on the radar, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Is he on the taxiway?
No, he's in the air.
Oh, nice.
Hey, you got an airborne online.
Yay!
Yay.
And I did that
Progress.
vertical takeoff as well. Yay!
Those are pretty nice.
Was it Z and X for waypoints?
Because I'm inverted.
Because of inverted.
There goes the dude.
I lost you. Where'd you go?
I rolled around you.
Oh.
So where's the ground contacts?
He's gonna be
Is it
steered. No, 6 or 7. I think
7?
it's 7. Yeah. Last night we did this with Ghost, and I made it back with 87 pounds of fuel.
Goodness.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
Hammerhead and F-16. Whee!
I know how much fuel that I got. What I'm going to do online is I'm just going to land and I'm going to cycle through to your view and watch you.
Altitude. Altitude.
Don't judge me. Actually, I should be open to judgment.
I lost the runway. Oh, there it goes. Got it. Alright. Ripper's on short final.
So where are these ground targets at?
Just look at that ranges. Tier 7 is going to be that tan dirt patch in the middle of the green. And there'll be, pad targets, and then there's going to be like helicopters and tanks and planes and stuff all strewn across there.
This waypoint just made me fly out to the ocean, and now I'm turning back around.
Oh, it might have been. I didn't play with the steer points. I just left it whatever it made it. Yeah, there's a slight wind. It's only 3 knots. I got some kind of roll. Alright. I think I was flying with Schmidt-Rock on this mission, and I tanked it right at the end of his check ride here on the taxiway. It was like a 15-knot crosswind, and I went to like 5 frames a second right as I crossed the threshold for the runway and just exploded. Alright, 1 is down. I landed active left, or active right.
Slow flight.
Whoa.
And how do I use the sniper pod?
On
don't have one, do
your...
Let me check. I think I do.
On
I think that's an ECM.
ECM's on the underbelly. The target pod would be slightly cocked to the left or right of the inlet.
I can't tell.
Do you have a big black pod on the right-hand side of your...
I got a big black something.
Yeah. you might have a black dildo in your bedroom. I don't know what you got.
No! That's not what I meant!
That's not what I meant.
I'm not gonna judge. No. In this day and age, that's not that odd. No. Where they say online is a new military. No.
It's a new Air Force.
But it's the same old Navy. No.
Yes.
Yeah. Park and brake, so I don't roll off. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna watch the dude land.
Short approach. Fix it. Probably gonna track this pattern.
Hope we have enough runway to stop.
No, I'm just gonna
Oh,
go
okay.
around and track this pattern. See, I got 32. Yeah, I got plenty of fuel. Relatively.
I have 6 B49s. Is that right?
Should be Mark 82. Ah, crap. Sweet. We got another Texas dude in the Discord.
Texas.
Texas all the way up.
Mm-hmm. You know what they say about Texas? Only two things come from it: steers and queers.
You don't got no horns.
Y'all hat, no pickup. Fuck, dude, we got I think, I know, me, Hal, Bullet. I think Spike is also in Texas.
Sweet. And full power. Whee!
Did I do that? Did I fire one?
No. Do you have the Pipper?
Yeah. What's the default key?
For what?
Dropping bombs.
I have
Pickle.
no idea. It's Pickle is what it's called, but I have no idea what the keyboard key is.
I have it to my pickle on my joystick.
I would assume it would be something with space or enter, but I don't know. Spuds is all by himself in the petting zoo.
When I hold down the pickle,
Oh,
it shows
oh.
me rel.
You just fucking dropped 4 of them.
Oh, what the fuck? The fuck? Hi, I'm a pickle button. Fuck online, am I right?
Close your speed brakes. You're trying to like take off or power out when your brakes open.
Did I not drop them?
No,
Shut up.
It'll say snake eyes when you drop them. You're not going to survive that.
I wanted to figure out why my bombs weren't dropping when I wanted them to go.
Um,
No, and then when I wanted them to drop, and they did drop, it'd be like 4 of them. Like, what the fuck? I want 1.
I think it's combat land. I've seen it on Nintendo with F-16s from Indonesia. It's pretty neat. Coming pretty fast and high.
alright guys, I'm almost done. I gotta get off and get ready for a week of shit.
So how do I spawn in my own aircraft?
If you back out in the TE, go into go back into tactile engagement and click on the little button that says TE Builder, and it'll give you a map.
Wait, where?
Give me
I'm
a
looking
second.
at the
Once
map.
I get out of it, I'll
Mission schedule?
No, you're gonna back out of all that. Go all the way back out to the front, and go ahead and disconnect for me as well.
I'm confused. I'm very confused.
You top right corner, hit the back button
Yeah.
until you get to the clean screen.
Yep.
Alright. Now click on tactical engagement, and it should give the list of the training flights. At the very bottom of it. Oh no. Dude, have you ever done anything with instant action?
Yeah, you can just click on it. It gives you like a random scenario.
Yeah, do that. Click on instant action and do the ground one.
Yeah.
And because then what it does is it like populates the targets and gives you everything set up, and you can just fly that mission without having to build it yourself.
Okay. Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna play around with X-Plane now. I feel like I'm onto something with that T-38.
Alright, man. Hi guys, I am off. I'll catch y'all later. We're flying BMS all week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, dude. So if you want to fly, just hit us up.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'll make
I'll
sure to do that.
Can I also be a dude?
Mm-hmm. The dude.
The dude.
The dude abides. Alright guys, that's it for the stream. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for everyone who watched, follows. Let me go ahead and just throw some love to the follows and donations.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there you go. Later, piece of bread. Take it easy, man.
Oh, yeah.
Later, Mr. 556. You take it easy as well. We'll be back tomorrow night flying Hornets in our campaign. So, everyone take it easy.